Let me shift gears here a little bit. And let me ask, among the vegan and vegetarian friends and those of you who are still eating animal products, I encourage you to continue making changes. I want to ask a question from a different perspective here for a moment. How many people here meditate or pray or practice Reiki or Tai Chi, disciplines of this nature? Could you please stand up? Please stand up and let us see how many people are meditating or praying or practicing Reiki on a regular basis. Cool, huh? It's cool. Quite a few people, maybe a little bit less than half of our audience. But still, that's amazing. If we said, let's say, half of our audience practices mindfulness, concentration, humility, wow, grounding, creating positive energy, being a force for good in the world. Yeah, wow, that's really, really great. Now, if we go out to the streets of Chiang Mai and we ask the same poll, our percentages they're going to be a little bit smaller. We might be finding 10-15% of people. If we included things like chanting and yoga, we might get 15-20% of the general population having some sort of spiritual practice. What I want to bring up today, which I've not heard other people talk about, but I want to emphasize as being extremely important, is that veganism, along with meditation or prayer, create a very powerful synergy. This is because at the physical, mental, spiritual levels, we are involved in the purification of our being. Nutritionally, through what we eat, and through meditation or prayer or chanting, by how we think, how we feel. So we are actively changing two different aspects of our being. And there's a strong synergy that occurs here, that the veganism supports the meditative practice, and the meditation or the prayer support the vegan path. And so it's even greater than if you were practicing just one of those disciplines. The same will be true for people who practice Reiki or similar healing modes. Some people practice Reiki, but they are eating animals and animal byproducts. And it's a very simple question. What kind of energy do you get when you eat a piece of a dead chicken or a part of a dead cow, or drink the milk from a suffering cow, or take the eggs from a caged chicken? What kind of energy is that? And so for those of us who are interested in energy or Reiki, or in Thai we say Palang Jiwit, Palang Dhamachat, think about it. What kind of energy do you get from those products? And if you have an awareness of energy, it doesn't take long to realize the energy that comes from a deceased chicken or the corpse of a cow or the dead body of a fish is a very dark energy. And that is carried through to the final consumer, which is why we need to stop the consumption of those products and stop the support of the industry that creates those products in order to improve our overall energy. Now, these energies all work together. What we eat, how we pray, or how we meditate, or how we do Reiki, they all work together in a holistic way. And what I've seen is an absence of this holism, where we bring all the practices, all of these disciplines together in a single person in our lifestyle. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, morning meditation, evening meditation, bedtime prayers. They all work together with synergy. They all mutually support each other. And this all leads to what I've been calling vegan consciousness. Now, if you're vegan as an athlete, great, but maybe you haven't yet experienced the depth of the vegan consciousness. And this is why I make the distinction between plant-based, which is very, very healthy, and I totally support it. And if you're an athlete, I totally support you to be on a plant-based diet. One, you're going to be a better athlete. And 2, you're saving the lives of animals. But the consciousness part, and I bring up consciousness because the name of my topic is about awakening, it's about liberation, and that takes place at the level of consciousness. And this is why I bring in the meditation or the prayer or the chanting, depending on your preference. Myself, I'm a meditator. Other people here may be more interested in chanting. Other people may be interested in prayer. All of these are valid, depending on our own religious and cultural background. But we need some kind of a practice that nurtures that depth of our spirits over our souls. And that is nurtured through a vegan diet.